Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on ADA. Yeah, today we see a little bit of selling pressure in the crypto sector. That's pretty much expected given that most of these coins are showing still potential for another low. I just posted some updates about Render, HBAR, NEAR in our membership. They all point towards further downside still. They're just filling in the patterns right now, yeah. And also ADA has a short-term bearish scenario as we discussed yesterday. And I highlighted to you that while on the larger time frame, the thesis of a triangle remains valid, in the very short term, until we break above initial resistance, that we're going to take a look at again, there is absolutely no signal that even a local low has been established. So at the moment, we are tracking here still this potential sideways triangle that is considered a fourth wave, and we're labeling it A, B, C, D, E. Right, and then from here, we are watching for higher prices. However, the main question is whether if this move down continues, the price can find support around 51 cents, because below 51 cents, the triangle itself will be invalidated. All it means then that we are going to watch the next support zone here, around 30 cents, that is. And that's the support area in which the price has found support in October, September, last year. So this will likely then be tested in a larger degree B wave or wave 2, as per our orange scenario that's, I think, been on the chart for many weeks now. It's important to understand that the rally here from the August low, 24, is only in 3 waves. So it can be considered something like a high B wave. So if we say maybe this is a wave 1 to the upside or an A wave, and then we have an A, B, C here, in this larger correction. Basically a flat correction, running flat or expanded flat. That could be. So all it means is we need to understand that a triangle is fragile anyway, very fragile structure, because it's not based on impulsive price action internally. So it's all up and down in corrective patterns. It represents indecision. Therefore, it's also quite fragile. And we need to understand the invalidation points. I think I mentioned all of these. Honestly, until we get some kind of a signal that a local low is in place, we shouldn't focus too much on the next upside targets. But because a lot of you are here to understand what the next parameters could be, let's briefly mention them. We've got $1.72 and $2.36 as next upside levels to watch should the price break above the December high of last year. Now let's take a look at the shorter time frame for ADA, and you can see that the price has reacted to our resistance zone. That's the second one. The first one, oops, that was a phone, fell down nearly from the table. Getting shocked by prices. No, just joking. So obviously, the price reacted here recently to this resistance area, which I have now removed from the chart. That was from Wednesday. So that was for those who wanted to trade short, potential short trade setup. Now we had another 1-2 setup. I mean, 1-2 setups don't only work to the upside. They also provide reward to risk ratios that are favorable to the downside if there's a 1-2 setup to the downside, yeah. And you can see that here ADA is playing, is filling in the pattern of the blue scenario. Now you might say, but we also have a bullish count. We do, but I explained clearly in yesterday's video to consider a local low is in place. We have to get a break above 69 cents first. And then the next pullback could be a buyable dip. From here, trying to speculate for an uptrend is really speculative because the blue scenario clearly points towards further downside. We have printing lower lows, lower highs, and the resistance is still being respected. So until we get back above, 69 cents it is, 69.1 cents to be precise, there is absolutely no evidence that a low, not even a local low, is in place. So for now, I'm tracking this as a third wave to the downside. Whether this is the correct wave degree, I'm not entirely sure. I don't have trust that this entire pattern will fill in. But for now, I think we were in resistance, good reward to risk ratio for any short trades. I don't see short trades as super attractive in this market, but still, it means at least that we don't have a low in place, okay? And we can now focus on next structural support, which is here the swing low from the 28th of February, where the price formed the low at around 58 cents, and the next support level is around 51 cents. So until we break above resistance, it's likely to test at least the next one at 58 and then 51 cents. resistance will have to change going forward. So if we, for example, break below this week's low that formed around 61.3 cents, then we can adjust resistance. For now, until we break decisively below that level, this resistance zone remains relevant. So it could easily be tested once more, even though at the moment it doesn't quite look like it. That's the update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.